Hello students, welcome you all to my channel. Today I am going to explain you how to balance the chemical equation. I am sure after watching my video you will be able to balance any chemical equation very easily. So let's start. In previous video I had explained you about three activities. In first activity there was a reaction between magnesium and oxygen and a new substance, that is magnesium oxide, has been formed. In second activity there was a formation of new substance, that is lead iodide, and there was a change in color and state also. In third activity we have observed that there was an evolution of gas, that is hydrogen gas, and temperature has also increased. So student, all these changes indicates that these activities are chemical changes, and these chemical changes must involve chemical reaction. So we can say that the chemical reactions are those reactions in which new substances are formed, and those substances will have different properties from the original substance, and these chemical reaction can be represented by chemical equations. So now we will learn how to write the chemical equations. In first activity we have seen there was a reaction between magnesium and oxygen, and a magnesium oxide has been formed, and this equation will be known as word equation as it is represented in the form of words. But don't you think this is quite longer? Is there any shorter way to represent any chemical equation? Yes. If we will write chemical formula and symbols for these words, it will be more simpler and shorter way to represent a chemical equation. We know that the symbol of magnesium is Mg and the molecular formula of oxygen is O2. The chemical formula of magnesium oxide is MgO. So we can represent this word equation in the form of chemical equation. In this equation we can see that magnesium and oxygen both are reactant and magnesium oxide is the product. And for any chemical reaction it is very important that the number of atoms in reactant side and product side should be equal, and that type of reaction is known as balanced equation. In this reaction the number of atoms are not equal, and this type of reaction is known as unbalanced equation. So here very important question arises that why we need to balance a chemical equation. My dear student, we need to balance a chemical equation to satisfy the law of conservation of mass. According to this law, the reactant mass should be equal to the mass of product. So let's check this equation. Here we know that the mass of magnesium is 24 and the mass of oxygen is 16. So total mass in reactant side will be 56 gram and in product side will be 40 gram. Here mass of reactant is not equal to the mass of product. It means to say that it is not following the law of conservation of mass. So what we need to do, we need to balance this equation. Let's understand how to balance any chemical equation. See student, this equation is known as a skeletal equation, and to balance this equation we need to make three columns. So first we will balance the number of atoms in both sides. If we will balance the number of atoms in both sides, mass will be balanced itself. For this, first we will make three columns. In first column we have to write number of elements. In second column we will write number of atoms in left hand side, and in third column number of atoms in right hand side. So we can see that there are one magnesium atom in left hand side and one in right hand side. It means to say that number of magnesium atom are balanced in both sides. Now check number of oxygen atom in left hand side. There are two oxygen in left hand side and one oxygen in right hand side. It means to say that the number of oxygen is not balanced. So first we will balance the number of oxygen. So to balance the number of oxygen, in both the side, we need to multiply it by 2 in right hand side. But you can see by doing this we have disturbed the number of magnesium atom. So what we need to do, multiply it by 2 in both the side. Now the equation will be like this, 2Mg plus O2 equals to 2MgO. Now this equation is balanced as number of atoms in both the sides are equal now. Let's take another example. In activity 1.3 we have discussed reaction between zinc and sulfuric acid, and the product has formed zinc sulfate and hydrogen. This word equation can be represented in the form of chemical equation if we will write the symbols and chemical formula for these words. We know that the symbol of zinc is Zn and sulfuric acid H2SO4, zinc sulfate ZnSO4 and hydrogen H2. So now check the number of atoms in both the sides. We can see that the number of atoms in both sides are equal. So student, this type of equation is known as balanced equation. Let's take another example. Now apply the same table technique to this equation also. Make a table for elements and number of atoms in reactant sides and number of atoms in product sides. We can see 1 atom in reactant side and 3 atoms are there in product side. For hydrogen also 2 in reactant side, 2 in product side. For oxygen 1 in reactant side and 4 in product side. Let's balance the equation. We will start with the easiest one. So first we will balance the number of iron atom, as it is easy to start with this. Okay, so multiply it by 3 in left hand side. This way in both the sides number of iron will be balanced. Now we can see that the number of oxygen is unbalanced. Multiply it by 4 in left hand side. This way the number of oxygen will also balanced. Now only number of hydrogen is unbalanced, as while balancing the number of oxygen and iron we have unbalanced the number of hydrogen. So we can balance it by multiplying 4 in both the side. This way the number of hydrogen will also balanced. This way the reaction will become 3Fe plus 4H2O in reactant side and Fe3O4 plus 4H2 in product side. Now the reaction is balanced. Here I have given you some questions to solve. Check yourself that how much you people have understood. And if you have any doubt, you can reply me in comment section. I hope you like the video. Please share it and subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching this video.